Hello gamers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will see about the ultimate spell build. With this build, you don't need any other build. So without further ado, let's get into the build. For our weapon, we are going with fungus encrusted pickaxe. Why do we care about weapon, you ask? Well, because this build does not only focus on the spell but also melee attack, which makes this build ultimate build. The reason we are going with this pickaxe particularly, because it scales with Radiance and Inferno. So any weapon that scale with Radiance and Inferno will do, but highly doubt there is any weapon like this. For our rune, we are going with Mhake of Rune, which will increase our Radiance and Inferno scaling. Sean, which will increase our elemental attack, and Adarux, which will increase our rate of poison build-up. For Catalyst, we are going with Lost Berescu's Catalyst. This is the best Catalyst in the game and it scales with both Radiance and Inferno. For our primary spell, we are going with Latimer's Javelin. This is the best magic spell in the game, period. It attacks enemy from long distance and do a decent amount of damage. For our next spell, we are going with Poison Weapon. The idea behind this, we will inflict poison damage and use the ring to inflict bleed effects simultaneously. For our next spell, we are going with Umbral Agony. It's pretty hard to choose between this and Javelin, but this has more AoE damage. This will explode once hits the wall or after a period of time. So the correct way to use this, it's to not lock on the enemy and cast it by focusing your camera on ground. This will decimate even the minor boss enemy in 2 cast. For our next spell, we are going with Barrage of Echoes. Again, this is one of the cool spell, but the correct way to use it, it's to not lock on the enemy. This is our go-to spell for boss enemy if they move a lot, as this spell has quicker cast time and cause more damage than Umbral Agony. For our last spell, it's more of an individual preference. I am going with Grieving Gaze, but it'll let you all choose whatever you want. For our armor, use any armor that keeps your encumbrance in medium. For our pendant, we are going with Pendant of Atrophy. Umbral sorceries can be cast with insufficient mana, but it will cause us wither damage. But worry nonetheless, since it's only wither damage, as long as our spells hit our target. With Umbral Eye of Bloody Pilgrimage, our health will not reduce and we can cast infinite amount of spells. For our ring, we are going with Puissance Root. This will increase our power of sorceries. For our next ring, we are going with Bloodbane Ring. This will inflict bleed whenever we inflict poison. This greatly helps our melee attack as we will dealing both poison and bleed damage. Now let's go and check our build.